All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, we're gonna go right into it. This is something I was reading, and I found it very, very interesting. Because this individual Alex Newman, okay, he actually made a very valid point with the statement that he made. And he says here, well, the title is "The Deep State is in a Do or Die Moment." Alex Newman warns globalists need to terrify everyone. Okay, globalists needs to terrify everyone. So it's pretty quick, but it has some, he makes some good points in here. So I want to go through it real quick, Lord willing. Now it says, author of the popular book Deep State and an award-winning journalist Alex Newman says deep state globalists are afraid the world is waking up to the tyranny they are trying to impose on every country on earth, including America. All right, and that is true. It says things are not going as smoothly into their so-called reset as they had envisioned. Newman explains the deep state is in a do or die moment right now. They, the elites or predator class, recognize that they are now locked into this. If they try to retreat, there is no retreat. People are waking up at such a rapid rate that they are in a moment where they're going to have to go for broke and try to impose the whole agenda and damn the torpedoes and full speed ahead, or they're going to be in big trouble. So, and that aligns with scriptures, Revelation 12 and 12. Why do they have a great, why does it, matter of fact, let me read that real quick. Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So why and how does he know that he has a short time? Because the people are waking up. Okay, they don't have much time, and they only really get one shot, because the way the world is set up today, especially with the prophets out, with all this news and information and technology, at your fingertips, you can only have one chance to fool people. And what they're seeing is their control, which lied for so long in deception, is waning because people are waking up. So now people are realizing that, hey, these aren't just conspiracy theories. This is real. And now these elites know, look, we got to go full speed ahead, because if we miss this chance, that's it. All right. If we miss this chance and we don't make our move now, that's it. So now that they see that people are starting to wake up and questioning things, and it's getting harder to just push anything to people and let them accept it. Whenever they throw out these false, events, within hours, people are already debunking it and going, oh, how does this make sense? This doesn't add up. So they're losing that. So now what do they have to do? That's why they're meeting here they're doing their world meetings, and they're taking a very drastic turn quickly, because they realize that if they don't do it now, they're going to lose that opportunity. That window is going to close, all right, before they can even start. Now, we know according to prophecy, they're going to do it, but now you're seeing why they're moving so fast. So it says here that they are going to be prosecuted right this moment. Slakia, they're going to be prosecuted right this moment. There are conversations in state attorney general's offices all across the country, and this is a problem. People are demanding prosecution. Yeah, because these people are criminals. Okay, it says right now the elites or predator class realize if they don't move forward very quickly, they're going to lose everything. Okay, it says they could possibly end up facing true accountability. I think we are in a very dangerous situation now. When people get into a position like that, they don't have a whole lot of options. Either they cancel the election, or they cheat like crazy, or they just collapse everything. The way things are going right now, and he's talking about the midterm election in this case, he said the way things are going right now with inflation out of control, the food crisis and famine just around the corner, of course, that they engineered, and the MP, right, the monkey, and bird flu, they have all their crises lined up. You realize they have a lot of options still to play, which they do. And now the cards they have left are no more, the basic little things. No, now these are the heavy hitters. And they realize that we got to start using them. So that's exactly what they're going to do. I suspect there will be some very interesting developments between now and the midterm elections. If we had honest elections, they would be totally creamed. They would be toast, and they know that. Now it says here, Newman thinks the next move by the deep state may be a combination of crisis that could include the collapse of the buying power of the US dollar and a food crisis that is already a lock in the not so distant future. Newman warns. What's going on in Russia and Ukraine, we cannot count on. There is a very real prospect of that expanding. And now you're starting to see they're telling you these things, and they're saying, look, by the time we get to the fall, things are going to be looking even worse. So they're definitely setting, not even setting something up. They're in the process of pushing something. Okay. And we can already see food crisis and, the prices of things going up, the purchasing power of the dollar going down. So it's only a matter of time. Now it says, despite desperate people do desperate things. This is just like with an animal that has been backed into a corner. When you get an animal in that situation, they are really left with few options other than attack and do something dangerous. And I think that is where we are at. They recognize that they need crisis to advance their agenda. They need to terrify the population. And that is the plan. Terrify the population, cause such great calamity and chaos that it's basically like a clean sheet. It can override all the damage that you've done, all the blame, this is gonna, be able to override that. At least in their minds. It says, and it has to be done in a way that their fingerprints are not on this. And instead of people turning on each other, they will start looking for them. Newman says the country can be turned around, and it needs to be turned around, but it's going to take work and maybe intervention by the good Lord. All right, but he's right on that. All right, because it will take divine intervention, not for this country to turn around. This country, there's no hope for it. It's circling the drain. All right, but for us to get delivered out of here, that would definitely take divine intervention. Newman closes by saying, there is no silver bullet. Okay, there's no silver bullet. And there's a video here in this article at the bottom. It's 49 minutes long, and he goes into more information there. So I'll leave the link to the article in the description. You can read it and watch the video if you want to. Okay, but as I read earlier in Revelation 12:12, you can see why they're going to come with great wrath, because they know they have a short time. They know people are waking up. All right, this is Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. And when Esau came into power, Job 9:24, the earth being given into the hand of the wicked, they came and they spread their lies and philosophies and deceits and covered the nation's eyes with a veil. But now it's being lifted. Now the truth is coming out. Isaiah, the 47th chapter. Now they're being exposed, and they realize, look, if we don't do something before the people lose complete trust and wake up fully, this is going to be a much bigger problem and a much harder transition. So though they may try to hide it and look calm and all that, look, deep down inside, they're human, and they know that, look, we if we don't do something now, man, it's not going to look good. So that's why when they had the COP26 meeting, The theme was, we got to do something, we got to move quick, and we got to move now. All right. So as it says, they need to terrify the people. They're in a dangerous place, and they're gonna do something big that's gonna be able to basically reset everything. All right, and set them back in their minds in a power seat to have total control. And this time, it ain't gonna matter whether you know, whether you're awake, whether you're not. They're gonna have the power where they don't need to just use deception. All right. Now comes the sword. But anyway, with that, I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, that was edifying and informative to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.